Okay, but this is a duramata. See how thick it is? Then it's a white space, so that's a subdural space. Imagine we have it upside down, so it would be sub, right?
Okay.
Okay, then the next layer you come to is going to be the arachnoid mata, all that little thin line. And see, it's got, inside, it's got blood vessels. So that would be the subarachnoid space. Okay, and then if you're up here, you see this little line coming off of this, like right here, that would be the pia mata.
Okay.
Okay. So then what else were you supposed to know? The gray matter is this with all the cells in it. The white matter would be that, right? So if you see neurons, it's going to be the gray matter. Okay, and this is what? What structure is this space right there?
The ventricle?
Central canal.
Central canal.
Okay, so it's going to have, remember, it's going to have the same cells, like pineal cells, right?
Yeah.
So if we look at it, we see that they look like, these look like columnar type cells, right? But that some of them can look like cuboidal. So they go from cuboidal to columnar, okay? So that whole space. Now on this, we can sort of see, I'd have to get on oil to see the apical modifications, but
you could see the microvilli.
you can probably,
They're not microvilli.
well, there's cilia and microvilli.
Yeah.
This is just not it's sort of like, you can see like fringe right here. That's the microvilli. The villi would be more apart. Okay, so what else did you have to know on the spinal cord besides? Did you have to know anything else on the spinal cord?
Epidermal cell.
Okay, that's what those were
Yeah,
right
it
here.
did that, yeah.
Right there. Can you get a higher mag? They're a combination of columnar and cuboidal. Simple cuboidal, simple columnar.
I think that's everything then.
But I would say name these cells, you'd say ependymal cells.
Okay.
Okay. And then if I said name the apical modification, that'd be up to you to figure out whether it was, like if it looks like a little brush, like a brush, little fine brush, then they're microvilli.
Okay.
If it's more like separated, you can sort of see separate ones, then that's cilia. And I'd have to find a really good slide. Not all these are so good for that. Okay, so what else was on your list? Who has their
For
list?
dorsal horn, is that's just the fatter part, the upper fatter part? I know you can't say upper because you could switch it. But
Well, it's sort of I think this is the dorsal horn up here, and it's sort of a little bit skinnier than see this down here, which is sort of a rounded.
Yeah.
So this is the ventral, and then this would be the dorsal.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do something like switch them around.
Yeah.
So the upper is going to be dorsal. So horn is the gray matter.
Yeah.
Okay, and columns is like the white matter, essentially. But if I didn't have columns with it, then you have to know that, right? Okay. And so to just remind you about this, I know that you've got to go take your test. I don't want to. Okay, but we can sort of see these same types of cells. What's the name of that cell? As opposed to that one.
That one's the oligodendrocyte.
Right.
Astrocyte.
This is the astrocyte.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then these are all the motor neurons or multipolar neurons, depending on how I ask it.
Right.
Okay. And then that's the nucleolus, nucleus. Then these clumps.
Nickel body.
Yeah. So, tell me what else. Let's see. Let's get get this one right here.